Yo, yo, yo. Another episode of Alphacology, man. I had to do this. This has been once 5 people come to me about doing an episode, cause they always ask me, man, when you gonna talk about sports? When you gonna do? Man, I always, I'm a football head, kind of a basketball head, but listen. One thing I know, men, we all have our favorite basketball player. And it's probably going to boil down to LeBron or Jordan. Cases can be made for both. You know what I'm saying? So I got, my brethren over here, Troy Jr. and Anthony Wilson, who are avid basketball fans. Avid. All right? And they know more stats than me. But I just want to go ahead and put this out there. I always felt like deep down, the best basketball player ever was Michael Jordan. All right? That's just me. Now, some say LeBron. I think he one of the best athletes ever. I ain't going to deny that. But if not the best athlete ever, but best basketball player ever, I think it's Jordan, man. He win the best. Y'all boys quiet. Man, y'all boys quiet on them.
Like this. When I look at his first 3 titles, I don't get me wrong, man. Jordan was tough, but Jordan was really, if you take 80s Jordan and put him in the 90s, from 95, 98, he don't need Rodman. From 91, 93, Pippen could have still been what was known as soft ass Pippen that was getting beat up by the Pistons back in the day. That's if you take 80s Jordan into the 90s. There was one year in Jordan only took 12 3-pointers and was shooting like damn near 60% from the field. That's because they were just jumping over everybody so easily, bro. Mm-hmm. And that's what I'm trying to tell everybody. Like he was like his style and game, don't get me wrong, he was light years ahead. And if you talking about more flashy player and more entertaining player to watch as far as the style of defense that was at the time, you can easily say Jordan. You know what I'm saying? Like I wouldn't even argue that. But the style of defense was a lot different. And you couldn't get away with things in this era, even though they say it's a lot softer, and I disagree. But, everybody got their own opinion. You know what I'm saying? And just like as far as it's an opinion as far as who's better. But when I look at Jordan and how he fared against zone defenses, and I'm talking about when he was the man. I'm not talking about when he played second fiddle. Because the only time he won or he was successful in a zone defense type of setting was he was in North Carolina. You know what I'm saying? But he was playing second fiddle at the time with James Worthy. So you already know Dean Smith is going to play the more experienced guys more. And that's not Jordan's fault. So I ain't tripping on that. But once he became the man, okay, they didn't do all that great. Meaning, or should I say they underachieved? I'm not going to say they didn't do all that great. I ain't going to be that knock, you know what I'm saying? I ain't going to try to knock Jordan like that. Well, back at the time when Jordan was in college, LeBron was already in the pros. LeBron ain't even playing college. You know what I'm saying? And we talking about years later. You know what I'm saying? So, but if we talk about longevity and we talking about team impact, man, you can't argue that Jordan better than LeBron because you just can't prove it statistically. And that doesn't mean that Jordan wasn't a great player. Because there's just aspects that Jordan
So LeBron, you saying LeBron better than Jordan?
Yeah, me, yeah. You know what I'm saying? But like I said, that's an opinion. But the reason why I say is because we talking impact. There's no way you can tell me, bro, that the team that was led by LeBron, he leave the year that he left, the second time when he left Cleveland, he was the only person to leave Cleveland. But J.R. Smith, who could have played, decided I ain't even playing. And they were still paying him. They were paying him down to $25 million for that year, some shit like that, just to stay away from the fucking team. So you talking about a dude getting all that money and one dude leaves and the team go to shit. You know what I'm saying? Now everybody knows about the 55.
I thought
was it?
He left. Kyrie had left the year before.
Yeah, yes, he left the year before.
Yeah.
But all those dudes that just got there, they had just got there. They can't leave like that now. Some of them getting traded, like Clarkson got traded.
Yeah.
Rodney Hood got traded.
Yep.
You know what I'm saying? Kevin Love getting hurt, but eventually he gonna be gone.
Yeah, that was a totally different team after LeBron left.
No. He was.
Now,
They was
that
still.
team-
Yeah. No.
That team was built around LeBron.
Yes, it was. But they're still. But think about it. They still
What
pay
team
professionals,
made
right?
around LeBron? That's
Well,
the thing.
exactly. But think about this. But what I tell people is this: what Jordan to a degree did have to face a certain type of looks from defensively back then, but there was only a certain amount of shit they can do. Agree?
Mm-hmm.
It's only within the rules. There was only a certain amount of shit you can get away with defensively. And today really ain't no rules as far as like what type of defensive look you want to give a team or a certain player.
The defenses are more restricted back in those days.
Yeah, exactly. So, but it was more so man to man. That's the thing. It's all man to man. Now I would say
it was just a different game because of it.
yeah, but think about it. But from an athletic standpoint, it's all about who's more athletic. You know what I'm saying? Like Jordan was skilled and athletic, so he can get off. No, and people say, oh man, people penalize Jordan for being too good. No, they don't, because supposedly when he was damn good in the 80s, he wasn't winning. Now, I'm not knocking him for it. I'm just saying, everybody go through their growing pains, or everybody, we all know if
he was winning, but he was losing to better teams.
Exactly, because it take that just why I was
he
getting
lost
at.
to an all-time great. He lost to
Yes.
the
Thank
86
you.
Celtics.
Okay.
When he dropped, what that was?
Yeah, he dropped 63. You know why?
63.
Mm-hmm. But you already know why.
You can't blame him for losing that.
Yeah, but nobody's blaming him. It's just like nobody should blame LeBron, but people like,
Nah,
well,
you
his
can
team's
blame
around.
him. Nah, 2011, you can blame LeBron.
Talking about when they lost. Talking about the year they lost to Dallas.
Yes.
I think Dallas is a better team. I feel like Dallas.
they're wild.
How they were.
See,
Ask,
they're
let me ask y'all. Let me ask both of y'all this.
Nah.
What? No. Let me ask you this. Real talk. What center did Jordan face is better than Tyson Chandler? I'm talking about from a defensive. Oh no, I'm talking about from a defensive standpoint. But no, wait. But when he was facing Patrick Ewing by himself, right? But
Alonzo Mourning, he's a better defensive center than who you just named.
But by the time he faced Zoe,
No, man, Zoe was young.
no. But by the time he faced Zoe, bro, the man had two Hall of Famers,
Who was the Hall of Famers he had?
Pippen and Rodman.
Man, Rodman was 35 years old.
So what? And he still led the league in
He wasn't scoring
rebounds.
nothing but
Wait,
5
no.
points a game.
But he led the league in rebounds.
Okay, that's what his job was. He's a role
And
player.
exactly. No. Let me tell you something, brother. For one,
It's like saying somebody got DeAndre Jordan.
Okay, no, that's not the same thing. You know
Yeah,
why?
it is
Because
the
the
same
pace.
thing.
No, because the pace is a lot higher. Teams in today's game, even if you have the most rebounds, you won't win. Back then, if you got the most rebounds, you won. You know why? Because the game was all about possessions. Being that the game got slowed down back then, me and you both can agree the pace was a lot slower, right? Because the number of points was a lot lower, right? Which means that the number of shots taken up was a lot lower. Okay, so that means that if the pace is a lot slower, what really matters is what? Possessions. So if you don't score, you either get, if you don't get second chance opportunities, you better be getting defensive rebounds. Because if you're not getting if you're not working on the glass, bitch, you're not gonna win. Okay, so y'all can say what all you want, and you can go back, go look up the series.
I mean,
When
he
Chicago lost to Orlando.
He wasn't no superstar when he was with the Bulls.
What you mean he was? No, if you talking about him being a
wasn't a
superstar, he was never a superstar. Let me tell you something.
Who, Robin?
Robin was
never
always
a
an icon. What are you talking about? This man was fucking Carmen Electra when he was in Chicago, bro.
He
Talk
was a
about playing
superstar,
basketball.
not pop
You talking
culture.
about, no, you talking about an NBA superstar. He was a superstar, period.
All he ever was in his
But dog,
his
this
career
man was in
a role player.
NWO, bro. They showed all that shit on the goddamn
That's
Last
not-
Dance.
We talk. Listen,
This man
No.
wrestled with Hulk Hogan. I don't give a fuck.
I understand that when he talk about basketball wise.
Yeah, of course not.
Not off the court.
he was
Yes, of
always a
course
role
not.
player.
No. Yes, that was his role. I get that.
even
But
Scottie Pippen was a role
what
player.
power forward in '96 was better than Rodman as far as defensively and rebounding? Nobody.
Karl Malone was up there.
No, he wasn't better than him defensively.
He
There was no
wasn't
power
better.
forward.
There was no power forward that's better than him. defensively and rebounding.
Exactly. That's all I wanted you to say. So
Okay.
with that being
That was
said,
his role. That's a role.
but no. Yes, it's very true.
Let
He
it-
was still
let it get
first
it
team,
out.
but he was still first team all defensive.
But you know who was better than him?
Oh,
Because
goddamn.
you named
Okay,
it.
I did post something.
Horace Grant was better than him.
Yes, he was,
Horace
and
Grant
that's
was
why
better.
the Bulls lost the year he left.
Yeah.
Okay, you know
Nah,
why?
the Bulls
Because
lost.
the Bulls lost because
Bulls
they
lost
could
the
not.
year he left because Jordan was gone.
No, the Bulls lost the year he left because Jordan was not gone. Jordan came back that year. He came on later in that season.
Yeah,
remember?
but they was 34 and 31 before he came back.
And they won,
back,
and then they won like 13 and 4.
Yeah.
Okay, or they won the last 13 out of 17 games. Okay,
And they couldn't get over the hump because Jordan was a little rusty.
No, man, listen, bro, you tripping. I'm
What
gonna
year
tell you
that
why.
was?
I'm gonna tell you
He
why.
came back.
I'm gonna tell you why that's totally false. I'm gonna tell you why that's totally false.
95?
I'm gonna tell you why that's totally false. I'm gonna go to my phone right
94?
now. I'm gonna show you why. Okay, I'm gonna show you with facts, not with my opinion. Okay, when Jordan lost against Orlando, he shot better against them than he did against Seattle when he beat Seattle. He beat Seattle in 6. Lost to Orlando in 6. Okay,
He had a couple bad games against Seattle that brought his averages down. He
Let me tell you something.
He started off that series very well.
He started out the
think they
series
won the first 3
because
games.
Gary Payton wasn't guarding him, and that was designed that way.
They won the first 3 games in that series.
Man, I'm finna show you something. I'm finna.
What about your
That's
boy?
That's actually one of the best series that Dennis Rodman ever played.
What about your boy?
He was the man. He was the
That's
the X factor.
See, like,
That's what I'm saying.
see, like with me.
That was in 97.
Go ahead and tell
96,
him.
96, my bad.
Now, I know the championship. Besides the championship, I need to figure out why you think LeBron better than Jordan. Like, what made him stand
We talking
out?
about impact alone, just impact alone. That's why I'm not talking about.
Then why
the fact
he ain't
that-
got more
See,
rings?
You know why? Because
the
of
reason
the-
he think he better is the reason why I think Jordan better.
What is that?
Because he has too much of an impact on the game. So
Yeah.
you need to be a specialist in something and let your other teammates help you in other things. You don't need to lead your team in rebounding.
Well, listen, but Jordan
You
was a
should
great
have
player.
role players that's
I know-
doing that for you. You don't need to lead your team in scoring, rebounding, and assists.
No,
You're
the
gonna
game
lose.
is the game different. He's a small forward, bro.
You're gonna lose.
No.
Yeah.
Everybody
His
focus
game,
on
listen,
you.
no.
Everybody know what time
His
it is.
game is like Pippin's.
He
Go
don't,
look
know
at
how, he don't know
Pippen.
how to affect the game off ball like a
Go
Steph
look at
Curry,
Pippen.
like a
What do you
Michael
mean?
Jordan.
LeBron played off ball for damn near first 7 years of his career.
No, he didn't.
Yes, he did. Oh my dog, that man still play off ball. That's what's crazy about it. People say he don't play off ball. He plays. He played
10
off
assists
ball
last year, bro. You got to play on ball
but
and
he-
average 10 assists.
You right. You have to be ball dominant.
Yeah.
But that don't mean just because you're ball dominant that you don't play off ball though.
Listen, I like the way he played this year. I'm not gonna
That's
criticize
what I'm
the way he
saying.
played this year.
No, the way
He
he
still
played
was
this
ball
to me.
dominant as hell.
No, the way he
Hold
played
on.
this.
What's his fourth? This is fourth ring, right?
Fourth? Yeah.
He gonna get 2 more.
This is the most impressive season to me by LeBron.
Man, the reason if LeBron would have been playing like this, as far
Man,
as
like-
being
Well, who
more
he got,
passive, who he
He got
got?
80. 80 wasn't doing shit without LeBron.
Anthony
I don't
Davis.
know.
But listen, when
Yeah, he
people,
wasn't doing
no,
shit.
but this is the problem I got when people try to knock LeBron, right? They'll say, "Oh, he always got to join super team." There's nobody LeBron's ever played with besides D Wade, okay? And I will talk about D Wade in a second, but no player that he joined up with won before him, okay? They didn't win.
D
until they got
Wade.
with him. That's like I said, just D Wade. But keep in mind, I'm gonna get back to him. Now, since we on D Wade, let me
Rondo
break
won.
something down to y'all, huh?
Rondo won one.
Yes, he did. But guess what? Rondo was also just like I'm finna bring up with D Wade. But that's a good point though, because I forgot about Rondo. Glad you mentioned him. Now,
Hey.
D Wade was surrounded by a veteran Hall of Fame coach and
Right.
Hall of Famers.
Correct.
Okay, Alonzo Mourning had the highest defensive rating on the team and I ain't gonna say highest defensive ratings historically, but his shit was like in the 80s. Nigga, that's high as fuck. I don't
He
give a
was
fuck.
starting.
And he was
He was
a
like Rondo coming off the bench.
a veteran. That's what I'm saying. He wasn't starting. You still had Shaq, who was probably the second leading scorer on the team. You know what I'm saying? Another Hall of Famer. Okay, so that's Shaq.
He outplayed Shaq.
That's Zoe. It's just what I'm saying. Shaq and Zoe. Defensively, he did.
Zoe
Defensively,
was
he
Shaq
did.
in that final.
He didn't have to. Offensively, he didn't have to. Defensively, he knew. Know what I'm saying? So you got Shaq, you got Zoe. That's 2 Hall of Famers on top of Wade. That's 3. The 4th is Gary Payton. What did he do in Game 3? Kept from Miami going from 3 down after they had lost the first 2 in Dallas. It went 2-3-2. Remember, Miami lost the first 2 in Dallas. Came home, came in Game 3 in the waning seconds. Gary Payton hit a shot for them to go. I think in the overtime. They won in overtime and went with a back door sweep 4-2. So, but Wade was surrounded with Hall of Fame. They said, "Oh, Wade learned Wade taught LeBron how to win." If you want to say that because he won before LeBron, okay, whatever. But if we want to keep it real, Wade was just on a better team.
Warren,
Exactly.
Gary
Shaq,
Payton.
Warren, and GP. Them
Yeah,
three
he
Hall of
had- they had a
Famers.
team. He led them.
3 Hall of Famers.
He led
And we
them.
didn't talk about Antoine Walker.
But the thing about
No,
Jordan,
Walker.
though,
Was
it's
it
just-
Antoine Walker, right?
there's just-
Okay. Another,
There's just, to
sharpshooter.
me, not a case to say that LeBron is better than Jordan. Because, I mean, it don't matter which way. You don't even have to go the rings route. Yeah, he got 6 rings to LeBron 4 in less years. But
that's
you ain't
what-
even got to
but-
go. You
yeah.
ain't even got to go that route. You can just look at accolades.
But you know what?
And
That's
more
also
MVPs.
yes,
More
and you talking
scoring
about
titles.
more MVPs, and you talking about more.
Defensive-
He has a defensive player of the year and MVP the same year.
Yeah.
That's very impressive.
All
I am
defense.
not knocking that, but we do also know that when it comes to those awards, it's kind of political. You know what I'm saying? But
Ain't
not to
nothing
say
political about a scoring title.
no.
It ain't.
More
Yeah, you
points
know
than
it
anybody.
ain't
But he
about
also
it,
had more
Steals
attempts.
title. You
No.
stole the ball.
Yeah, you're right.
More than
Yeah.
anybody else.
Yeah, but listen, but it was.
Hey,
but the game
LeBron
set
ain't
up
had no
way
steal
different.
title though.
The
I
game
don't
is set up
remember
way different though. That's what I'm saying. You know what I'm saying? Because now, just that's why I said when you comparing like accolades and stats, it's not the same. It's not the same era.
You talking about the black?
But
cat,
I'm
man.
not. But I ain't
They
hating
call
on
this
that.
nigga the black
Listen,
cat.
you can say he's the greatest man in the ISO era because up to that point it was ISO. Even
He
though
would
they
be balling right now.
yeah, of course the dude is balling right now, but it's not ISO era right now. It's a lot of things that have to.
That's
work
real
out in
impressive.
order.
That still.
See, the thing is, when you want to compare the athlete, Jordan is just a superior athlete than what LeBron is. Athletically, they're not the same. For instance, what people don't understand is basically what Jordan is Kobe, but he jumped 10 inches higher.
But listen, but in the '90s when he was winning though,
Jordan vertical is like 10 inches higher
yeah,
than
but
Kobe.
listen, but you know in the '90s though, he wasn't jumping at that though.
That's a freak athlete.
Yes, he was, but when he was
In the early
winning,
90s, he was.
yeah, maybe
in the early
91 and
90s,
92, but
yeah.
bro, his knees was starting to fuck with him at least in
That's the
91.
thing. Even back then, it wasn't like he couldn't jump.
I'm not saying he couldn't jump.
So
All I'm saying is
he was more technical by then.
No. When you look at
Killing
the
your
old,
ass on
listen,
the low
no.
block.
When you look at the
Mid
old
post.
tapes, when Jordan get in the lane,
Yeah, he wasn't doing. He
when a
wasn't doing
nigga
that.
can be right next to
He
him,
wasn't doing that the last 3 championships.
he getting it. When he take off, it's over. Isaiah Thomas broke it down. Isaiah said, look, when it came to Jordan, what separated Jordan from everybody else was the
LeBron
fact
ain't
that
jumping as high as he used to when he came.
no,
in.
but he's still jumping pretty fucking high. That nigga,
Yeah, so
that
was-
nigga
and
still
so
looking
was-
in the rim.
and so was
But
Jordan.
that nigga still looking in the rim. Jordan wasn't looking in the rim like
Crazy,
that.
man.
Shit.
Crazy.
Well, LeBron looking in the rim, boy.
LeBron ain't looking.
What? Thought they had one
Yeah, he
nigga
did.
caught an alley-oop. They caught an alley-oop. His hand on top of the white square. I seen it, bruh. It was just as high, maybe
I'm just
even
saying,
higher.
You exaggerating now.
No, I'm not.
Jordan was still leaping.
Bro, this was no. I'm not.
Jordan was
No.
still dunking on people.
Listen, no. I'm not saying that Jordan wasn't because even his 80% is better than a lot of niggas 100%,
That's all I'm
which
trying to
also, and I am not knocking that.
That's all I'm trying to say.
But let's not keep in mind. I mean, let's not forget
He was still
that.
MVP of the league.
Yes, but if you're talking about, but think about in the 90s, your boy brought this up, and I remember you got mad. You talking about, well, but yeah, there was some 30-year-olds that was MVPs or MVP candidates too. But in the 90s, bro, there was a shitload of 30-plus-year-olds MVP candidates.
Well, you don't win MVP unless you're close to 30.
Yeah.
I don't know, man, but look at the MVP candidates. I'm finna show you this.
You
I'm
enter-
gonna show you this year
normally-
MVP candidates.
You normally enter your prime in the league in like your 7th year.
Yeah,
Yeah,
of course.
you gonna
That
be
was
30.
Yeah.
So
I'm
back
not. I'm
then-
28,
back
27,
then,
between
they
27
they
and
did 3 years of
33.
college. So
But
by the
we're
time
talking
they did
about-
7 years, they about 30 back
But
then.
you talking about the average basketball player. LeBron and Jordan are on average. That's not that's the argument for the average player. We talking about above average. So this is what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna go look up MVP candidates. We say MVP most valuable players. Okay, voting.
Right.
Okay, this year's alone, I'm finna break down to you. The only player is only 2 players that were over 30 years old that's on this list. Everybody else is that's over 30. Everybody else is 30. James Harden is 30.
Right.
LeBron is 35. And Chris Paul is 34. Chris Paul is 7th on the list. LeBron was 2nd on the list.
Right. Steph would have been on
Jim
this list.
Burnett.
Come on, man.
Jimmy Butler was
Yeah,
30.
I knew Steph was 29.
No,
At
but
least
this
29 or
what I'm
30.
finna
Steph
do.
is 30. So.
Steph is
finna-
32. We the same age. Yeah, he 32.
The
so
best name the best. Fuck that. Name the best players in the league. The best players in the league are who? Number 1, I'll give you LeBron. LeBron is 35. Okay. Who's number 2? I say Steph Curry.
Steph Curry, 32 years old.
32.
I'm finna, but listen,
Who's
no,
number
I'm
3?
finna break down.
Kevin Durant, 30 something.
Kevin Durant is 32
Okay, I'm
years
gonna
old
go.
as well.
Number
Let me
4,
go.
who is that? Harden? How old is
Fine,
Harden?
that's it.
31. 31.
All of your top players in the league.
No,
are
but this
30.
is what I'm saying though, bro. I only can name 4 people. Cause I'm just gonna go on the top.
Bro,
10.
you know
I ain't
what?
gonna
You
even
know
go
what?
beyond that.
You know your mind changed at 30.
Listen,
So you know your
You had
body.
Michael, but,
you know what you
but
could
listen
do.
though. But in the 90s though, you had Michael Jordan at the time was 32. This was the 95 year, 94. This is 94, 90, wait, this is 94, 95. No, 95, 96 year when he was the MVP. Okay, he was 32. David Robinson was 30. Hakeem Olajuwon 33. Scottie Pippen 30. Karl Malone 32. Okay, that's in the top 10, and that's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 players just in the top 10. You still had Magic Johnson that was like 12.
The
Dennis-
5 best players in the league right now, you got maybe one of them niggas under 30. Kawhi might be 29, 28, something like that.
If you
28.
but you look at MVP candidates of this year, I don't think
I ain't
it's
talking
only
about
like 2.
MVP candidate. The 5 best players in the league.
Okay, I
There's
got
only
it.
one of them under 30.
Oh, well, but Kawhi barely under 30.
Barely.
Yeah. You sure Giannis ain't pretty fucking
Nah, bro.
Giannis
Giannis
in
is
the top 5
young.
right now.
And he played
Giannis young, but he ain't in the top 5. You know he's not in the top 5 right now.
Come on, man.
If you're an MVP, you goddamn
He
top
MVP
5
and
players.
Defensive Player of the Year, but is he
No, but how is he
is
not?
he better-
But how do you
is he
can
better
he
than
not be
LeBron?
top
Is
5?
he better than LeBron? No. He's not
No,
better
he
than
can't.
LeBron. Is he
Of
better
course
than
not. He
Kevin
can't even
Durant?
get to the
Is he
finals.
better than Kevin Durant? No, he's not.
Oh,
Is he
I
better?
feel like no, him. The only difference between him and Kevin Durant, well, you could say Kevin Durant is better because at least Kevin Durant got to the
He's not better
finals.
than Steph Curry. I don't care what you say, he's not better than Steph Curry.
I'm taking Steph.
But see, the thing is, I can't compare
Steph
him.
before
But you
him.
can't. He's a big. I don't compare bigs to guards, bro. I just don't.
But he's not a top 5 player.
But if I don't know, man, to be an MVP, that's tough to say for somebody to be an MVP and say they're not a top 5 player. You feel me?
Yeah, it is. Not if you ain't winning the playoffs.
Yeah, but think about it. But so you still didn't consider Jordan a top 5 player back in '89? He didn't win shit in playoffs.
No, that's not true. Jordan was getting to the Eastern Conference Finals.
He didn't get to the Eastern Conference in '89.
Yeah. Look that up.
Didn't he lose to the Cavs in '89? That might have been '88.
He beat the Cavs.
No. In '89, okay, yeah, but he didn't go to Eastern Conference Finals. He lost the playoff series before
he
that.
won
He
the
beat
championship in
Cleveland
91. I know he went to Eastern Conference Finals
in
twice.
'90, '89 and '90.
That's what I just said. 89, 90, he went Eastern Conference Finals.
It might have. So what was that?
91, He
'87.
won the championship.
Wait. So was it '87 when he won Defensive Player of the Year?
See, I
And
don't know, because he made the playoffs every year. So the first year, I think, was 85 or 86. Either 85 or 86 was his first playoffs. They lost, swept out. But, he might have
85. No. He
might have
went.
won
Yeah,
one.
85 wasn't the play. He won one game
He
against
won one.
Milwaukee Bucks.
Yeah, Milwaukee Bucks.
Then the next 2 years got swept.
Yeah, by Celtics.
Yeah. Then
And
after
he
that,
didn't
then
lose again until the Pistons. He lost to the Pistons every year after that.
yeah, the Pistons was on the team in his way.
Yeah.
Correct.
That's it.
Right.
So
So he probably did go to the Eastern Conference Finals in '89. I have to look that up, but
yeah, Jordan was winning, man. Not only was Jordan winning, Jordan was dominating. Talk about it. Yeah, they talk about LeBron leading and all. That's what Jordan used to do. Lead the team in all categories.
he would lead the team in scoring, but when it came to rebounds and assists,
No,
that
never.
was
You
that
better
was
look
Pippen.
up. Not
Pippen would
91,
be
not
Pippen would be-
91, 92. You better look that up.
But you talking about yeah, you right.
Jordan
They
damn
could
near
never
averaged a
be
triple
right.
double in the
Yeah,
finals.
in the finals,
He
yeah,
averaged
that
30
year,
some
yes.
points,
But
11
that's one
assists.
season, bro. But we talking about that with LeBron.
Now he won
did.
a championship.
Yeah, he did. But you talking about legacy?
How many championships
I'm not-
LeBron got?
I'm
4.
not- Yes.
Yeah,
Okay.
he just got 4. He
Okay.
won 2, 3 championships
Yes.
playing like that.
Yeah, I am not arguing who has more rings,
But
I'm just
you
saying,
can't
Who
say
is
he
better?
was-
That's
who
what
was better? Because he was doing that by leading the team in all
LeBron is-
categories.
in that particular finals, yes, but that's
Not
not
even
his
just that
pedigree. Because Jordan did that.
He did that-
No,
he did
Jordan
that
was
the
trying to
following
prove a
year, too.
point. No, but there was
To-
articles.
to the Blazers. Same thing.
But
Leading
Portland
team
was
in just
okay.
about all categories.
Yeah,
Points, assists, blocks, steals.
but when you think of Jordan, that's not what you
Yes,
think.
it is. It's
No,
just not what you think. That's what we know about.
So
Jordan.
how many
The
other
Black
finals?
Cat.
So how many other finals he did that? You talking about 2 finals?
That's 2
He
finals.
was arguably in his prime. That was in the early '90s.
Yeah, it was in his
So
athletic prime.
I'm not knocking. So you talking about the first 3 rings, but the last 3 rings, bro. I'm gonna tell you, this is the problem
He
that
had an
people.
average 40
No, listen to me.
in those third finals.
No, listen.
He averaged 41.
But
or
how
something
many?
like that.
But the man went 15 for 35.
He
So
averaged 40.
if you taking 35 shots, you better score 40
He
points,
ain't take no 35 shots that season.
bro. And against Utah in Game 6, the closeout game, he was
No, we
15 for
talking
35.
about in year 3.
Year
when
3, he was
played
way
the
more
Suns,
efficient. He
He
was
averaged
still.
40.
Yeah, you're right, but he was still more. He was still efficient. He was still
He
efficient.
averaged 40
No, listen,
in the finals.
Listen, I'm not knocking this. Well, LeBron averaged 40 in the finals. Yeah, he's never averaged 40 in the finals.
I don't remember that when he averaged 40
Oh
in the
my
finals.
god,
We can look it
bro,
up.
he averaged 40 in the finals.
Just look it up.
Against Golden State one year.
Oh, you talking about when he lost?
Yeah, he probably
He
lost.
did it lost.
You did lost, right? But I'm saying though. But if you're talking about you talking about a team that was fucking you got 3 guys who was all-star and all NBA.
LeBron had only played one team in the finals that was better than that Phoenix Sun team. And that's Golden
Man,
State.
bro, every team he played is better than that Phoenix Sun team.
You out your damn mind.
They have no interior defense. You kiss my
You
ass.
out your
I
damn
want
mind,
you
dog.
kiss my ass. So what big man on that team was better than Tyson Chandler? This is what I'm saying because Dallas is
Man,
a
Charles Barkley was better than Tyson Chandler.
not defensively. You crazy, bro?
Yeah, he
You
was better
crazy,
defensively.
bro? Are you talking about rim protector, rebounder? Bro, Tyson Chandler would fit in perfectly in the 90s. That bitch gonna D your ass up, and you gonna get a whole bunch of putbacks and rebounds.
You like why you talking about players like Tyson Chandler? Like
Because this, you know why? Do you know why? You know
that's
why?
like
I
you
mention
talking about Luke Longley.
No, I'm not. You know why? Because that man,
Hey.
he was the reason
Hey.
why Dallas beat Miami.
That's the what?
Yes, he is the
The
reason
reason
why.
why Dallas beat Miami is because of LeBron.
LeBron, yes.
Bruh,
Stop lying
listen,
to
no.
yourself.
Tyson Chandler was the rim. See what y'all don't understand basketball. Listen to what I'm telling you, bro. Miami that year, go look it up.
I watched the series.
LeBron
That
lost
man was acting like ass.
listen to what I'm telling you.
Man was shooting air balls.
Yes, you know why? Because Dallas kept Miami out of transition. Miami got their points getting in transition. If you a team and got back on defense, a bitch is not gonna beat you in transition. You gotta set up half court offense and really
Well, I ain't
strategize to
much
beat a
gonna lie
bitch.
to you, bro.
They ain't deep. They wasn't deep like that.
LeBron was playing so capping. I thought he was throwing the game.
He was.
Man, I don't even want to
Sorry.
get into that because of this. I done seen some shit.
LeBron was super capping that finals, bro. Like, I ain't never seen him play like that before.
Of course, but listen, if you notice, it was in game. It's called.
Man was
the-
just letting Jason Terry, and
I'm
Jason
gonna
Terry,
tell
my cousin.
Jason's-
This man was just letting Jason
Jason
Terry
Terry
drive
drive by
right
him.
around him, dog.
Listen, no. There's
Jason
a video
Terry.
talking about that on YouTube. I don't mention. It's called the Rick BA.
Rig BA, yep.
That dude talked about. He said, "Look, LeBron went off script in game. Game 3? So they won game 1, lost 2, and then lost game 3. They won game 4. That's what it was. When they went to Dallas, they won game 4, and they said somebody must have tapped LeBron on the shoulder and told him, "No, you need to ease up. You ain't, bitch."
Yeah.
And
No.
next thing you know, Jason Terry driving by like it ain't with weak ass crossover and shit. I'm looking at this. I'm like, bitch.
Hey,
even
what?
if-
It's a YouTube channel. It's a YouTube channel called Rig BA.
Yeah, that's what I've seen it. I already seen what you're talking about. You know what I'm saying? But they also break down the whole situation. Like I said, what I want to get back on with MJ is his last 3 seasons. I would say last 2 seasons, his shooting percentage was fucking terrible. So you talking about a majority, you shoot jump shots,
Was
but you
not
still.
terrible, dog.
No.
His shooting percentage went down
Listen to what I'm saying.
from his earlier years.
Exactly.
More of a jump shooter.
So in comparison, that's what I'm saying. We're talking about Jordan's standard, okay? I'm not talking about the average NBA player.
Okay.
So you talking
the GOAT. We're talking about the GOAT.
yeah, if you want to say that, whatever. You know what I'm saying? Hey, it's what you want to call it. But the thing is, when you shooting that many jump shots, and you can see on game footage where refs would call fouls for this man and nobody's touching him, and me and you both agree that man got a shitload of calls. Got calls that he shouldn't have gotten. But then you turn around and say that him getting those calls didn't have nothing to do with him winning those rings. And I strongly disagree. If you already got the advantage,
I can't say it didn't have nothing to do with it, but
bro,
I still think he was the best player, and he led his team.
I'm not doubting that. I'm not saying he wasn't a great player, but sometimes not always the best player on the team, best player on the floor wins.
Which one of those rings did you say he lose without the refs? Because there was no times I can say the refs just swung this series for Michael Jordan.
It's not that. It's the fact that
I ain't never seen that. Now, I didn't see that for Kobe.
No, this is what I'm. This is what I'm. No,
in that King series, but I ain't never seen that for Michael Jordan.
When you talking about the whatever the refs cheated for the Lakers?
2002.
They definitely cheated for the Lakers that year.
Was the most rigged shit I've seen in my life.
Exactly. That's why you know the NBA rigged. But what I say is this:
2002 when they play who?
The Kings.
It was a lot different.
Lakers and the Kings. Kobe came off an elbow. Mike Bibby in the face. They called Mike Bibby. No, it wasn't Mike Bibby. They ain't called a foul. It was a no call. Mike Bibby got up bleeding out his nose. The boy shot 20-something free throws in the fourth quarter.
24, yeah. They definitely did, but that's what I'm saying. When you look at Jordan, I'm gonna show you.
We're gonna watch that in the car.
See, this point I'm trying to make right here, and I'm you know what I'm saying, because I ain't people just think I be like
hold on.
MJ.
Yeah, let me see. Cause that's another thing, man. Like
I'm just going to show his.
That's why I could never give that Cavs that Cavs series with LeBron. I could never give him. I could never give it to him.
Yeah, he got swept, man.
You talking about the one he lost? You talking about got swept in, or the one he won?
The one he lost. Remember with the Miami Heat the first year.
Yeah, he only beat.
If he would have won that one, I'd been like, yeah, he'd go. Like he better than Jordan. He better than Jordan, but he laid down in that one. I don't know if it was rigged or what, but it cost him in my book.
You talking about when he lost to Dallas?
Yeah, when he lost to Dallas.
Well, but I feel like I look at that Dallas team is better than any team Jordan ever beat in the finals.
Wow.
In the finals,
man, you crazy? Like, nah,
bro. Think about this. You had 2 Hall of Famers.
You keep yelling Tyson Chandler, but no, bro.
You got 2 Hall of Famers. Okay,
nah, bro.
You got 2 Hall of Famers, Jason Kidd and Dirk Nowitzki. Okay, you have also a guy who went on to win Defensive Player of the Year playing for Mike D'Antoni and the fucking New York Knicks. I don't care. He still led the team in assists.
37.
No, wait. Okay. Yeah, that sounds good. But he's still. But I'm finna show you.
Dog,
I'm finna show you something.
You cannot hype the Mavericks up for me, bro.
It ain't my hyping them up.
You can't, bro.
It ain't my hyping them up. They had the same number of Hall of Famers that Jordan teams faced in the finals. 2 for 1. But none of them had 2 Hall of Famers and a Defensive Player of the Year. Or somebody on that roster that said that they was capable of winning Defensive Player of the Year around that time.
Name one person on that team that could stop LeBron. That should have stopped him.
But that's the whole point. You trying to, bro. I could see if Dallas was playing. No, listen what I'm saying. Think about this. If teams was playing defense the same way they did in the 90s, where it was all about man to man, then I would totally agree with you. But it don't, bro. Zone defenses are designed to take out star players. What are you talking about? Go, bro, look up what the zone defense is designed to do. It's designed to take out the best player on the team. Like, bitch, we're not going to let you beat us. Another player is going to beat us. You got to beat up with somebody else. So somebody got to show that they can take our attention off of you. That is the idea of the zone defense. Why do you think LeBron has the ball in his hand so much and he always wants shooters on his team? It creates spacing for one, and number 2, he's one of the best passers. No, the game is way different, bro. When he has you're not, bro. You still don't get it. When teams come with defensive looks, I'm gonna give you a prime example. That year when Kyrie left, right?
Right.
And Cleveland played Boston and went 7 games. The first 2 games, Boston dug in Cleveland ass. One game, I think LeBron only scored 2 points. And they were like, oh, Cleveland going in. They going blah, 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 blah. By game 7, LeBron had them figured out every defensive look they had. They gave this man, and they couldn't stop him. They couldn't stop him from scoring, and they couldn't stop him from getting shots for other players. Because he had the ball in his hands. As long as he got the ball in his hand, they got to come with different looks. And every look they give him, the motherfucker got to pick the graphic memory and memorize that shit. I hope people don't understand about the game today. That shit way different. It's not about every time I'm on the floor, I just beat the man that's on me. If that was the case, LeBron would have been won an argument because he was in the same situation. Ain't nobody holding him one-on-one like that there. He might have had certain people that gave him fits, but Jordan did too. Jordan had Sidney Moncrief. He also had Joe Dumars. Okay?
Man, I used to like Joe Dumars' ass up.
But Joe Dumars used to lock his ass down too.
Like
Bro, that's what I'm. But you said, and Gary Payton gave him problems, and all these ain't none of these dudes.
Went up 3-0 against him.
Okay.
Who gave LeBron problem from that Warrior team?
Jordan ain't never even been to a game 7.
Iguodala, and we talking about Iguodala held them to like 35, 10, and 10 or some shit, 9 and 10. You know what I'm saying? He's still damn near averaging over 30 a game. If we talking about giving them problem, is
how many shots he was shooting? You want to talk about shots?
Bro, when you talking about, bro, Jordan, listen here. Out of all the Jordan led the league in field goal attempts just as much as he did in scoring titles. Just as much as he did in scoring titles.
You gotta shoot it to score.
Bro, LeBron averages 27 a game. Man.
I ain't gonna lie, you do, dog. You gotta shoot the ball to score the ball.
Well, but LeBron, how many times? Go look up how many times LeBron led the league in field goal attempts.
He led the league in points, but once.
And the year he led the league in points, he didn't even lead the league in field goal attempts.
Okay, that's good for him.
But I'm just saying. But y'all, I feel like the only argument you can make with Jordan is the scoring part. If that's talking about impact,
he was a world-renowned scorer.
Okay, but you're not LeBron. But you're not LeBron for not playing like Jordan. That's what you do. Yes, you do.
I'm just saying he's not as good as Jordan. That's all.
Yeah, no, because why? I don't see how.
He's a master of none.
What that got to do with
Jordan
his
was
impact
a better
on
shooter,
teams?
a better defender.
I don't think Jordan was a better shooter.
Yeah, that's wild.
How was Jordan was a better shooter?
He had a better jump shot.
Mid range.
Look at the free throw shooting. Mid range, right there, who the better shooter is.
I would say mid range, maybe.
He shoot like 10% better from the free throw line.
Jordan is a shooting guard.
What the hell they got to do anything?
Bruh,
Dirk Nowitzki shoot better than all of them. He's a power forward.
No, well, Dirk is a fucking exception.
Yeah, exactly. Okay. Jordan was an exception.
But we talking about a shooting guard. No, because there's a lot more shooting guard. If you compare the average
Jordan shoot better than that too.
Listen, if you compare the average shooting guard's field goal percentage to the average small forward field goal percentage or free throw percentage, the shooting guard gonna win.
What the hell? That ain't got nothing to do with nothing.
No, because you trying to say that what makes Jordan a better shooter is the free throw
Jordan
percentage.
is a better shooter. Period.
I don't think so.
Okay.
How? LeBron has a better 3-point percentage, and LeBron has a better overall
not in the playoffs.
Field goal percentage.
Not in the playoffs.
I don't know. Let me see. Let's go. Let me see. We're gonna look it up then. Okay. Let's look right now. Let's look right now.
That 3-point percentage is very, very close
in the playoffs. Field goal percentage.
Very, very close. That 3-point percentage. I know that.
Michael Jordan field goal percentage in the playoffs. Is this playoffs? It's per game.
Oh man.
Okay.
It's live.
Okay, his field goal percentage for his career in the playoffs is 48%, 49%. That's Jordan. That's Jordan.
Hey, that's trash, huh? Woo. Well, that's trash. Well, 49%. But you shoot 2, you gonna make 1. Mm-hmm. You shoot 10, you gonna make 5.
I mean, it ain't bad.
Why not? Why not keep putting it up, man? If you're supposed to put it up, you make 49%.
So LeBron's field goal percentage in the playoffs is 496. That's higher than Jordan.
49%. Sound like the same thing to me.
That's 1% higher. I'm just saying,
Okay,
but LeBron's
cool.
is better though.
Okay.
3-point percentage is what? 34%.
About the same. Jordan's not higher.
But Jordan also was allotted the time where they moved the 3-point line in. Did they not move in the 3-point line?
They moved in for everybody.
But no, but that was the year he had the best 3-point percentage though. I'm talking about for his career.
All right.
Okay, so
He
we can
always
allot
shot
that
better
to
than league average though. Yeah.
bro. Let me see.
Jordan was a better shooter.
Listen,
man.
3-point career, a 3-point percentage is lower than it's 33%.
Okay.
Okay, so he losing that category. So how is he a better shooter than LeBron again? Because he's a better free throw shooter. I already told you
He's a
to
better
stick.
shooter, man.
No, but how? Where? I just showed you in the 3-point department, LeBron won, and the field goal percentage. So how's Jordan a better shooter?
Jordan was a mid-range shooter. That's where he shot most of his shots.
LeBron shot mid range too. He beat the Spurs with his
He's
mid
not a
range
better
jumper.
mid-range shooter than Jordan.
I mean, well, that's a good argument to make, but I'm showing you through the stats that Jordan's not a better shooter than
It's just,
LeBron.
if you want to rely on somebody taking a jump shot in a game, you much rather rely on him
Bro.
to shoot a shot.
LeBron has a higher shooting percentage in clutch
Because
situations too.
LeBron goes to the basket. LeBron goes to the basket. That's why.
So
Most of
Jordan
his
don't?
are about a basket.
True.
Jordan, towards the end of his career,
Most of them.
was jump
So
shots.
I done seen them beat the Bulls in the playoffs with a 3-pointer. I done seen them beat Indiana
No,
in
I'm
the
not saying,
playoffs
I'm
with a
not saying
3-pointer.
LeBron can't shoot. Yeah, that's what I don't like. Yeah, I'm not saying LeBron can't shoot. LeBron can
Okay.
shoot, but he's not a shooter like Jordan. Jordan was a sniper.
I mean that's an argument that could be made. You know what
That
I'm
was
saying?
actually a preferred shot for Jordan. Jordan wanted
Mid-range.
that shot.
I got bottle water right in here in the mud room. I ain't put none-
LeBron is a much
I don't think
improved shooter though. He's much improved over the years.
You can say that.
I think LeBron, right there, like in that next tier of players. But he's not defensively. Jordan was just smothering defensively
But
to a level that LeBron never reached.
But if we looking at the time in the 90s, if we talking about guards that rival Jordan didn't play on contenders, like Mitch Richmond never played for a contender. Imagine him with the Knicks, him and Patrick Ewing. Mitch Richmond at least was an All-Star for like 6-7 years, maybe 6 years at least. Okay. My point is, he was actually a guard who could have rivaled Jordan because he used to give Jordan fits when they played each other.
Yeah, he said that was his toughest matchup, Mitch Richmond.
Okay, so imagine him playing for the Knicks. This nigga, Mitch Richmond was in the West. He didn't go in, when he came to the East? The year after Jordan left. The year after Jordan left, he went to the East.
But I mean, he wasn't a better player than Michael Jordan.
I'm not saying that.
Yeah,
What
so
I'm saying that, but
He
I don't
come to the Knicks, he was gonna get his ass busted like John.
No, I don't think so. The reason why I say that, it's like, I look at, no, but bro, Jordan was taking this to 7 games with Patrick Ewing being the only perennial All-Star on the team. So it's safe to say he's the only Hall of Famer on the team. Mitch Richmond is a Hall of Famer, and you can say he's a borderline perennial All-Star. And he can light your ass up.
Yeah,
Okay,
the Knicks had
offensively.
talent. The Knicks had talent.
No, but imagine somebody like
I can
Mitch
say the same
Richmond.
thing. I can say the same thing about the team that you said was so good. With the team that the Mavericks. The Mavericks had one player that was Dirk Nowitzki. Other than Dirk Nowitzki, everybody else was role players.
Of course, yeah.
So,
You know what I'm saying? Jason Kidd had the highest 3-point percentage on the team, and he took the most 3-pointers in that series on his team.
Fuck about none of that. Jason Kidd was 57 years old.
But dog, he still took more threes and still made
He
more
was a good
threes.
player, but he's a role player.
But he took.
He was not a superstar. He wasn't even a star.
Okay, but
He
he
was a
took.
role
He don't
player.
have. But still, he's a Hall of Fame, and he led the team in
Yeah,
assists.
I don't give a fuck nothing about that Hall of Fame. He was 57 years old.
Okay, but he was still a starter on a championship team, bruh.
No, I don't even know if he even started it.
Man, oh, but this is the same
he
team,
started.
bro. This is the same team that swept Kobe to get to the finals,
Kobe's-
bruh.
Okay, but LeBron is better than Kobe. We're not.
Yeah, no, but I'm just saying he swept Kobe's Lakers, and if
Jordan.
I'm not mistaken, They had won the title the year before, right? Didn't they win in 2009 and 2010? They won the title. They had just come and they were trying to go gun for another three-peat. In Dallas, Dallas shut that shit down.
Ain't that dude Mitch Richmond from Fort Lauderdale or something?
I think so, bro. I think he went crazy.
I think he went to Boyd Anderson. I remember that.
Yeah. His brother,
I remember.
He got a half brother. That was my next door neighbor. Yeah, South Florida. He a half brother.
I don't realize, bro. Michael Jordan is a specimen, bro. Like, man, you ain't never seen nothing
Bro,
like that.
nobody's a down that. But
he's a freak athlete.
But
not even just that, but he had the discipline and the footwork and the mechanics.
bro,
That was grade A too. So it was like he had the athleticism and then all the skill
hard
to go
work,
with
yeah,
it.
the
So
skill.
it was like that's the best player ever, bro. The best athlete and the most skilled and the most determined, the most will to win. You put all three of them together, you got the GOAT.
I'm put it like this, bro. Jordan.
The will, and Jordan got the will to win.
The LeBron though. I'm just saying.
LeBron doesn't. He
Not like Jordan. You can't say that.
not like Jordan, bro.
Bro, listen. See, this is
The Mavs, I'm telling you, it's still gonna stick in my
Okay,
brain.
it probably can.
The Mavs, he
Okay.
ain't have no will to win that
Bruh.
series right there.
But if
Then he got swept.
Jason
He got
Terry,
swept by the
Jason
Warriors.
Terry was killing him.
a
Got
team,
swept by the Warriors.
a team that is arguably the greatest team ever put. We talking about a team that got two MVPs, that were two former MVPs in their prime,
Swept by the Warriors
and
too.
and four All Stars.
Swept.
Oh, you talking about 4 All Stars? Okay,
Sweet.
4 All Stars. You argue and say arguably 4 Hall of
And they
Famers.
had three.
In
Swift
their
and
prime,
sweet.
in their prime.
They had three.
Ooh, well,
and
yeah.
one that was matching the other Hall of Fame.
Swift and
How
sweet.
you gonna say that's the same, bro?
They had
Bruh.
three and J.R. Smith. J.R. Smith
Bruh.
was balling in the finals.
Bro, you talking about 2 former MVPs?
Yeah, they had
Bro,
Kyrie
bro,
and
there was
LeBron.
no-
That matches that.
How?
Kyrie and
What,
LeBron
so
are
what, bro,
MVP
so
level.
Kyrie was an MVP.
He played MVP level in that finals they won.
Bro, he had a nice matchup.
He averaged about 30 in the
He was
finals.
balling, and yeah, LeBron right there.
Yeah, so that's the MVP
LeBron
level. You
still-
average about
wait.
30, that's MVP level, dog.
So just because you got the green light to shoot to get a lot of shots, and you had a great,
He won
and you
a
had a,
game-winning shot.
yeah, he had a nice shot, bro. I'm not,
He
so
dropped
John,
40. Didn't he drop 41 that game?
okay, I'm not knocking that, but you not looking.
Yeah, so you're not talking about
So,
the talent that he got on his
no.
own team.
You know why? But this era calls for that, bro. Just like in
Okay,
Jordan's
so
era.
stop talking. Okay, so stop.
No.
They got more talent on this team, so you say they got more talent
No.
on this team.
This is the difference.
Nigga,
This
just
is
go
no,
win.
no, this is the
Number
problem.
one,
No.
Steph Curry.
No, this is your problem. This is your problem that you Jordaners are going to have when it comes to dealing with the facts. The fact is, when Jordan left Chicago, they still won 55 games without him. I don't give a fuck. Bitch, when LeBron left, Cleveland had the same exact team, and they weren't even a playoff
They have
contender.
the same exact
They didn't. Yes, they did. They just, of course, J.R. Smith was like, after going into the 10th game, the head coach Teron Lue had got fired.
Kevin Love got hurt, didn't he?
Was it? I don't think it
Did
was before
Kevin
the
Love
boy
get
got
hurt? I think he did.
I don't think it was before Teron Lue got fired. I'm just saying. I don't think it is. I think Cleveland heading the shit regardless. There was a different team without LeBron. Yes, they were. That's the point I'm making, bro. What you're not getting is this: when you playing in an era where teams are not that great. When you compare any 90s contender to an 80s contender, bro, there is no comparison. That's like putting a fucking candle to the sun. Yeah, you shining, but that shit ain't gonna even out, nigga.
Well, that's just your opinion, though.
How is it?
Okay, well, let's break it down like this. In the 90s, we talking about, if I'm not talking this, a Hall of Fame argument ain't my opinion. Okay, when you look at that Phoenix Suns team, how many Hall of Famers they had?
One.
You look at
They
Portland.
did.
No,
They did
no,
one.
no. When Portland.
Can't
That,
count
how
Hall
many?
of Famers, but Kevin
See, now you
Johnson.
telling me I can't. What would you
Because
mean why I can't do it?
Kevin Johnson
I ain't
played
knocking
better.
KG.
Kevin Johnson played better than
I'm not knocking KJ, bro.
than Jason Kidd did in that series.
Okay.
You want to name goddamn
Okay,
Jason Kidd
well, okay.
when he was 57 years old. Just
But-
'cause he was old.
No, but
Hey.
Jason's kid was still a starter.
I see
and
where
he
you
still
going with it,
contributed.
though, Anthony.
But you still not getting what I'm saying. At the
Let me
end of the day,
let me name you the player. You had Cuz was on coke and averaging 17 points a game. What my man name was?
who you talking about, Adrian Dantley?
Richard Dumas.
Yeah.
Okay,
Okay,
Philly Suns.
but
Man,
it's
them
a
boys
lot
had
of
a
niggas.
squad. Them boys had
Okay.
the MVP Charles Barkley,
Yeah.
KJ, Kevin Johnson, who should be in the Hall of Fame.
Yeah, you talking about Thunder Dan
Thunder
Marley,
Dan Marley,
Cedric Ceballos,
Cedric Ceballos, Richard
Yeah.
Dumas, who was averaging about 17 points.
Tom Chambers,
Tom Chambers.
Danny Ainge.
Oh,
I know about all that shit.
Danny Ainge,
I know about
sniper.
but man, Danny Ainge ain't no Hall of Famer. And Danny Ainge played with Boston. That same
Sniper.
trash ass dude getting minutes on the
40% from
court.
three.
Say, okay, but what he doing defense? He can't hold nobody, bitch. In the NBA, will make you elite players what you can do on both ends of the floor, not just on offense.
What you mean?
Well, when you look at
Jason Terry was out there locking bitches down out there for the Mavericks.
but I'm talking about if you talking
Exactly,
about Jordan's
bro.
era.
What you talking about, bro?
No, you talking about in Jordan's
JJ
era.
Barea was out there locking niggas
Bro,
down. He was locking LeBron
But
down there.
it's because teams can play fucking zone
JJ
and take
Barea.
out, and teams can play
JJ
zone.
Barea is tall as me, dog.
Okay, bro, when you have teams playing the zone and their main focal point is to take a star out of the game,
It was
you feel me? When you do, the main focal point was to take a superstar out of the game, what the fuck you think gonna happen? If you gotta make everybody else score, it's a team
You
game.
could double team and triple team back then, dog.
Yeah, man, so it's called a hard double team, and you see
Yeah.
the shit coming from a mile away. So
Yeah.
if I know a motherfucker double teaming me, guess what? Somebody wide open.
Yeah.
There is no, because you can't sag. This is the difference. What the people fail to realize. Back then, you could not sag off of your man to help play defense. Let's just say if I know
It
Jordan
was a
finna
different
drive,
defense, man.
I can't sag off of you and know that Jordan finna drive and come D him up. That's illegal defense. You can't do that in today's game. You can do that in today's game. You couldn't do that back then.
Right.
So when you talking about certain shit like that, bro, people don't take into consideration. You compare two players, they play in two different eras, two
No
different
matter. You
rules.
play the
Every-
rules by how the rules set up. It's
Mm,
different.
no.
If we play ace
No,
high,
because
or
when
if
I look
play
at-
Joker high,
Man,
if
look,
I beat your ass,
But this
I'll
is the
beat your
problem.
ass.
But this is the problem. No, but this is the problem. When you look at Jordan, when he didn't have much in that era, in his particular era, when you look at LeBron, when he didn't have much in his era, one fared better than the other. Jordan never got out of the first round Jordan struggled to get out of the first round for a long time.
For 3
one.
years, his first 3 years.
But think about, but then when you look
LeBron
at
didn't make the playoffs
listen.
his first two.
But I'm glad you mentioned that, bro.
Yeah,
One of
so,
the
I mean,
years
he still
LeBron,
got the first round.
no.
LeBron was at the
Oh,
house.
come on, man, you still gonna make that dumbass argument, dog?
I'm just saying, LeBron
No.
was at the house.
No,
Damn.
bro. Jordan made the playoffs with a 32-50 record, nigga. What the
Yeah,
fuck
that's
is
the
you
year
talking
he broke
about
his
making the
foot.
playoffs?
When
No,
he had
I
to
don't
bring
even
him
say
back
about
in the
that.
playoffs.
You're not
the last
listening-
couple games.
you're not
He
making
broke
my
his
point.
foot.
I don't
Didn't
give a
sit
shit
out the
about
rest
that.
of the year.
You're not
Didn't
arguing.
playoff mode activated
Okay.
and missed the shit.
No, what the
He
fuck you
came
talking
back
about?
and
You
got his
still
team
not
in the
getting it.
playoffs.
You're still not getting it. I'm saying is you
That's
trying
the
to
reason
hold
they
it.
lost that many games.
No.
He missed
You
it.
gonna let me talk, or you just gonna?
I'm just saying, you can't just
I
gloss
don't.
over
No,
that
no,
fact
no.
that he
I
broke
am
his
not
foot
glossing over
season.
that. That's not my point. My point is his team made the playoffs at 32-50. When LeBron missed the
They
playoffs,
got
he still
whiz,
had.
zook.
See what I'm saying?
I'm just saying, they got whooped.
No, when LeBron them did make the playoffs, they still won half their games. That's the point I'm making. So you can make an argument he played against
I
better
don't even
competition.
know how to stop this thing. Hold on, man. Hold
Who
on.
cares? It wasn't even a top.
Hey, this
What you
part
mean,
one.
talking
This part one.